The plasma cannon hummed to life, its blue glow casting eerie shadows across Commander Zara's scaled face. The human prisoner sat calmly in his restraints, staring at her with those unsettling eyes that seemed to hold secrets of the universe. She had broken warriors from a dozen worlds, but this one was different. "Tell me, human," she hissed, her voice dripping with venom, "why aren't you afraid?" Captain Marcus Chen had been captured 3 days ago during the failed defense of Kepler Station. The Vorthak Empire had swept through human space like a plague, conquering world after world with their superior technology and ruthless efficiency. Their ships were faster, their weapons more powerful, and their armies seemingly endless. Every species that had faced them had either surrendered or been obliterated. Yet here sat this human, captured and bound, showing no signs of the terror that had consumed entire civilizations. Zara circled him like a predator, her crimson eyes studying every detail of his face. She had tortured information from countless prisoners, but something about this human's composure unnerved her. "Your people are losing this war," she stated, adjusting the weapon's power settings. "Your fleets are scattered, your colonies burning. Most prisoners beg for mercy by now." Marcus looked up at her with steady eyes. "You know what I find interesting about your species, Commander," he said quietly. "You've conquered so many worlds, faced so many enemies, but you've never encountered anything like us." Zara's scales rippled with irritation. "Your arrogance will be your downfall, human. We are the apex predators of this galaxy." She activated a holographic display showing the smoking ruins of human colonies. "Look at what we've done to your kind. Your resistance is meaningless." Marcus studied the images without flinching. "Every world you've taken, every city you've burned. You've made the same mistake." His voice carried a chilling certainty. "You think fear is weakness, but you don't understand what happens when you corner a species that refuses to break." The commander leaned closer, her breathing sharp and predatory. "Enlighten me, then. What makes humans so special?" Marcus smiled, and for the first time, Zara felt a chill run down her spine. "We don't just fight to win, Commander. We fight to make sure our enemies never forget the price of crossing us." The human's words hung in the air like a challenge. Zara had expected pleading, bargaining, perhaps even defiance, but not this quiet confidence. "You speak of prices," she snarled, raising the plasma cannon. "Let me show you the price of defiance." Before she could fire, alarms began blaring throughout the ship. Emergency lights bathed the interrogation chamber in red as her communications officer's voice crackled through the intercom. "Commander, we're detecting massive energy signatures approaching from hyperspace. It's the entire human fleet." Zara's blood ran cold as she realized the truth. The capture hadn't been a victory, it had been a trap. Marcus had allowed himself to be taken, knowing his people would follow. "You see, Commander," he said, his restraints falling away as hidden devices activated, "humans don't abandon their own. And when you took me, you gave us exactly what we needed, the location of your command ship." Outside, the void erupted in brilliant flashes as human vessels materialized from hyperspace, their weapons already charging. Zara watched in horror as her seemingly invincible fleet found itself surrounded by an enemy that had learned to adapt, to survive, and to strike back with devastating precision. "The thing about humans," Marcus continued, standing and facing her as explosions rocked the ship, "is that we don't just fight with our weapons. We fight with our minds, our hearts, and our absolute refusal to give up." The commander's weapon trembled in her hands as she finally understood the truth that would haunt her species forever. "We are not the monsters you think we are, Commander. We are something far worse, we are the monsters you made us become." The battle was swift and decisive. The Vorthak fleet, caught off guard and outmaneuvered, fell to human ingenuity and determination. As rescue ships arrived, Marcus looked at the defeated commander one last time. "You asked why I wasn't afraid," he said softly. "It's because humans learned long ago that the only thing worse than being afraid is being forgotten. And after today, the galaxy will never forget what happens when you underestimate the human spirit." Zara watched helplessly as the human forces secured her ship, her empire's reputation shattered in a single engagement. She had learned too late that humanity's greatest weapon wasn't their technology or their numbers, it was their unwavering belief that no sacrifice was too great to protect their own. As Marcus departed with his rescuers, his final words echoed in her mind, "Tell your people what you witnessed here, Commander. Tell them that humans don't just survive, we thrive in the darkness others fear to face." The message would spread throughout the galaxy, carrying with it a new understanding of the species that had refused to break, and the terrifying realization that sometimes the greatest strength comes not from being fearless, but from transforming fear into an unbreakable will to protect what matters most.